Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you've not done so, I would request you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that whenever I come up with new videos, you get notified first up. If you really like the content that I bring to you through my channel, or if you want to comment on any of those videos, please go ahead and hit the like button or comment on those videos. And if you want to share my channel or share the content or the videos that I bring to you so that you can also provide this benefit to others in your network, please feel free to do so. So today we are back again to talk about another important factor in the sales and communication series. Let's start. So today we are going to be talking about pull selling. In the last video, we spoke about push selling. Today we are going to be talking about pull selling. So what is pull selling? What is pull sales? I would urge you to go ahead and pause the video right now for 10, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and think about it. What is pull selling? Welcome back. So pull selling involves a type of selling where marketers pull customers or consumers towards their products or services. It's as simple as that. Primarily, it is the job of the marketing team and the marketers who are involved in a specific product or service to pull customers and consumers towards their products or services, primarily through advertising. So whatever is the advertising that is aimed at you as a customer or a consumer, which you're exposed to either on television or in a newspaper or probably on social channels these days, on internet ads, using internet digital marketing, and so on and so forth. So the idea is to pull you as customers or consumers towards the products or services. Now, why do marketers do so? Why do organizations do so? Why do organizations use pull sales or pull strategy? The number one reason why companies do pull sales is to generate demand. Let me talk about another concept about sales and marketing over here in this slide, which is called AIDAS, which is AIDAS, wherein A stands for awareness, I stands for interest, D stands for desire, A stands for action, and S stands for satisfaction. So that's the AIDAS story of sales and marketing. The idea behind pull sales is to generate aid portion of the AIDAS story, which is awareness, interest, and desire. First of all, the marketers want to make you aware through their communication that this particular product or service is available in the market. The more you're aware of that product, the more you're going to search for it. There is a higher chance that you will get interested, and then comes the desire portion. Another important facet of pull sales is to generate inquiries. The idea is to ensure that there is a demand which is driven from the consumer end or the customer end, and they give inquiries or get in touch with these organizations providing these products and services through pull sales. So the good part of pull sales is to generate demand, generate awareness, interest, and desire, and generate inquiries. And why? The last but not the least point is generate potential sales. So we don't say sales here, we say potential sales, because there is still a gap between a customer reaching out to your particular advertisement or your particular pull sales strategy, and somebody from your team or from the sales team is going to get in touch with this customer, discuss about what are the needs of this customer, and then probably take the sales process forward. So there is potential sales which is involved. Now, another important question is, what all is pull sold? And let me tell you, almost all customer or consumer products and services are pull sold. You talk about any particular category, you talk about FMCG, you talk about e-commerce, you talk about hotels, you talk about airlines, you talk about banking products, you talk about housing products, you talk about foods, you talk about foods and beverages. any particular category of products and services is pull sold. So almost all the customer consumer products and services are pull sold. Is there a pull in everything sold? That's another important question to ponder over. I would say yes and no. Now let's look at both aspects of why there is a yes and a no for a pull in everything sold. Now there may be chances or there may be areas where a particular member of your sales team is prospecting certain customers, right? And that is an approach which is an outbound approach, which means that this particular salesperson or sales representative is moving out in the market and targeting these customers. This is not customer emanated. Remember, this is seller emanated. So the seller is taking all the initiative and action to go ahead and prospect for these customers. So is there a pull in this? No, there is no pull in this. But when you talk about um, the value proposition that a customer gets to know when the customer or the prospect speaks to a particular sales representative and finds value, then there is a sort of a pull which comes in. Usually, pull is through the marketing team. So the marketing team is involved in ensuring that there is a pull strategy which is in place in order to ensure that there is a generation of demand, inquiries, and potential sales. Now, another important aspect is there is an aspirational value. So, when you talk about flying Emirates Airlines or probably staying in the Oberoi group of hotels or driving a Mercedes or an Audi or a BMW, there is an aspirational value. So most of these organizations, you will see that they use the pull strategy. They don't use the push strategy. So in products and services where there is an aspirational value, of course, there is a lot to do with pull sales strategy or pull strategy of marketing. And then, of course, there is a need for social belongingness. So if my peers, my colleagues, or my family members, they're driving X car or they're flying Y airline or they're using Z mobile phone, of course, I need to belong with them. So I will try to have either the same or similar kind of product category. So, of course, there is a pull in everything that is sold from a social belongingness standpoint as well. And that is where the communication also revolves around how you can go ahead and attract those buyers or prospects in the first place. Now, a question which will come to anybody's mind is pull marketing bad? Is pull sales strategy bad? Is pull strategy bad? Well, not always. And why I say that is that ideally, if I want to say, pull is the best, but pull is not always bad. See, pull helps you generate, demand, inquiries, and, get that awareness and trust into the into a particular customer prospect's mind. But does it nudge the customer to buy? No. Or does it push the customer to buy? Not really. So pull is not always bad. And the reason pull is not always bad is that, the generation of demand, it takes a little bit of time. So there is a gestation period between the first interaction of a particular communication that is going out from a particular company or an organization, and the generation of demand coming into or inquiries coming into. So this is all important from a point of view of you being a professional, that you need to know all these things. So um, all this, the entire series of videos that I'm coming up with on the different business functions, and right now we are into the sales and communication series. It's important for you to understand that how communication plays a very important role in sales as a process overall and marketing as a process overall. So coming back to this question, is pull bad? Well, not always. It's actually good. Pull, like I said, that it gives awareness, it gives visibility to the product or service, and then it provides informational value about a particular product or service to a particular target segment of customers or prospects. Now, these are the primary modes which are used by organizations for communication using the pull mode or the pull communication. TV ads, radio ads, ads on social media channels, promotional text messaging, flyers, brochures, billboards, door-to-door selling, and direct selling, which we call network marketing. So primarily, these are the modes which are used by organizations for pull sales. One suggestion which I want to give you before I end this video is that you need to be careful about which products or services you are being pulled towards. And this suggestion is for you when you put on the customers or the consumers hat. Now, why I'm saying this is that you need to be mindful of the fact that do you really need that particular product or service at the moment or not? See, at the end of the day, it's important for you to have those products or services which give you utility value at the time when you need, right? So it should not be a case that you go ahead and buy a particular product or service which you may not need at this point in time. So that is my only suggestion to you before I end this video. And if you've not done so, I would again request you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so that you get notified about the new videos that I'm coming up with. If you like this particular video, you may hit the like button, or you may want to comment on this video, or you may want to share this video within your network as well. Till next time, take care, and I'll be back with more on sales and communication series. Thank you.